So I'm running back to go to the warehouse. Oh man, these are heavy, but they're really nice. Concrete planters. Somebody painted them an awful color, but got the grapes and I just don't know how we're gonna put them in. I picked up this this lawnmower. It has the batteries and the charger, and it works. So somebody was cleaning out of the house. I need one for the warehouse, so hopefully that works pretty good. Also got this this tin barrel, the die-cast lamp. And I think my favorite thing I picked out of the trash this morning was the flame bowling ball with the bag. So I don't know, it's definitely there's definitely a lot of stuff to find. The other day, I guess since it was the end of the season, somebody threw out a surfboard, so I grabbed that. I'll show that to you in a second. I'm gonna put these heavy things in the truck. So concrete worked out pretty good. No cracks. Definitely all set real nice. I'm happy. Definitely looks like it'll work. Got to take these the treasures I found over at the beach and grab some boxes for this clean out. I don't know if I'll be able to film at the clean out, but I'll show you what I get. I'm trying to figure out if the batteries go in there. Yep. So the batteries, I guess both batteries go in and then it cuts the grass. It's pretty cool. All right. I needed one for cutting a little bit of grass along the side of the warehouse, so that's why I grabbed this. Well, this is the house, so it has a shot. I'll see what we get and I'll show you. Hopefully there's something decent. I did spend $70. I got some interesting things. This is what the box looks like, but we're going to start with the bottom box. So just give me 1 second. I bought a bunch of pewter, but I really like this. It's like an oil lamp slash for a candle. I won't scrap that, and I won't scrap these probably. These little candelabra or little oil lamps. Got a cute little English bell. This one's got some age. It doesn't have the Made in England mark. But at the end I asked if they had any vintage clothes, and he pulled out this hat box. Really liked that it had all the old labels and stuff like that. And the brass plate isn't signed, but I got the hat for $20. It was, I didn't take it out of the, but it looks like it's in immaculate condition. Really, really clean. My guess, the last one I had like this I sold for close to $100 with the case, so I was very happy about that. Trying to think what else. So I got the pewter, that I spent $70, and I think this might be the winner. I asked if he had any old porcelain or anything, and he said his grandmother bought this house in 1919, or they had it made, and this is one of the pots that she had, and he had stuck it in the attic. No cracks, and it's made by, I believe it's Pensbury Pottery. I'm not 100% sure with that P. If anybody can help me with that one, please let me know. But it's really, really nice glaze on that. I'm sure after it's cleaned it will look stunning. But I don't know, went to go look at books. The books were in really bad condition, and just started asking the different things that I've made money on, if he had any of them. And that was the first thing he pulled out. I gave him 40 for the pot, 10 for the pewter, and 20 for the hat was the way it worked. So he was very happy. I was very happy. I'm gonna go check the garage, make sure there's nothing old hanging up in the garage, and I don't know, having a good day. I'm gonna go make it back to the beach, and hopefully we find something else. Maybe I'll stop at a thrift store on the way back. So he called me in because he said he found some more vintage clothes. I spent $10 on old t-shirts. Definitely had a few, but nothing really like that. I got 2 vintage swimsuits. This one's probably from the 60s. But while we were looking at that, found this Tiffany box. Had a few, this looks like a sterling book thing or something. But I gave him another $10 for this box of, had a Zippo, one of the first Zippos. Definitely had a little repair. And a bunch of hooks. I know the Tiffany box was decent. I thought these were really cool. There's a pair of them. They are 1 cent pieces turned into teapots. So it's the old Indian head penny. I don't know who made those, but I just thought they were super interesting. So it's just an old antique penny that was hammered into a teapot. But so I spent 10 on that, and then I spent another 50 bucks on these, and this is the winner of the day. Actually, there was this clock too, this little alarm clock. But these are all Civil War letters with the Confederate stamp, and that's Thomas Jefferson. It's all sent to Richmond, and you can see it's Captain N. West. So he might have a photo or two, I'm not sure. He said he'd send me more pictures, but I got 2 letters. Most of them were like family, like Dear Father and stuff like that. The ones that weren't his father, he let me have. So there's two different types. There's the green and then the blue. But definitely really cool, especially since they're not fake Civil War covers in postal history. I felt very, very lucky to find these, and he was just very happy that I appreciated the paper itself. I told him I gave him a little bit less than $5 each for them, and in my my book, it's a real win. It's very hard to find, especially up here, anything from the Confederate side in the Civil War. So if you look up on eBay Jefferson Davis Civil War cover, stamp on cover, that's probably how you'll see what they sell for. And it's nice that it's I have 2 that have the letter, so definitely a win. I'll make back my 70 bucks probably on the vintage clothes, and I got the Civil War letters for free. All right, go see what else we he's looking for a little bit more clothes, and I told him I wanted more of this oddball stuff if he had it. So made it back to the beach. Definitely will be very interesting. What's worth more money? The letters. So I got, let's see how many have actually letters in it. I think I have 2 or 3 that have letters. That one has a letter. I think I'm going to put the letters on eBay, and might sell a couple of these to a friend of mine who collects stamps. So I got 3. This one's pretty cool because it says War Special Bureau Office Official Business. I mean, it's got a little bit of damage, but definitely interesting. Be interesting to read those later. But will the letters bring more money, or will this great pot bring more money? I'm not sure. It's definitely made really well, and just a great glaze. So I know with having Jefferson Davis on stamps, I think they average like $40 each, 40 to 30 bucks each, these covers with the stamps, but the letters could be way better. I know the top hat's like $100, but it's definitely between the pot or the letters, which one's going to bring more money. And I only have $150 into everything, or $140 into everything. I spent $70 twice, so it'd be interesting which one does better. I still can't believe this is probably one of the nicer pots I've ever bought. So, all right, hopefully you thought it was an interesting video. I'm heading over to the beach. I'm gonna go at least walk on the beach. Everybody have a good day. Thank you very much for watching. Send me a message, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Thank you. Peace. Well, it's definitely a pretty day at the beach. There's not as many shells as there were last year, though. I like that blue. There's like a couple blue holes poked through. I don't know. Felt like a lucky day. Got to go buy some antiques and look for shells. Well, that's a good one. Day. I don't know if you can see that. Look in the sand. You can see the blue sky bounce off of the sand there. It's pretty awesome. Sorry about the wind.